Senator Jeff Merkley, a Democrat from Oregon, giving a more than 21-hour filibuster speech on the Senate floor criticizing President Trump, Republicans, and their stalemate as the government shutdown reaches day 22. Looking for a way out, one Democrat is calling for a plan B. That's known as a nuclear option. National correspondent Atra Al-Nashar explains from Capitol Hill.
Failed vote after failed vote, the government shutdown reaching 22 days. Come Friday, more than 2.7 million federal workers and troops will miss a full paycheck.
And it's just shameful.
Let's put the people back into the proposition here and end this shutdown.
No one likes the shutdown, but neither party can convince the other to help them end it. Democrats not budging on securing subsidies to lower health insurance costs. Republicans also dug in and won't negotiate until Democrats vote on a short-term budget to reopen the government.
I just want to get the government open at this point. It's not blaming or who's winning or who's losing.
Pennsylvania Democratic Senator John Fetterman, who's one of the 3 Democrats who voted for a Republican short-term budget, is now calling on Republicans to change the Senate filibuster's 60-vote threshold so they can reopen the government without having to flip more Democrats.
I absolutely support carving that out to make it virtually impossible in the future either party to shut our government down and to put us in this situation right now. It's a loser for America to have our government shut.
There's a reason eliminating the filibuster, even just for certain legislation like a short-term budget, is considered the nuclear option. It gives the current majority party total control. In 2017, during the first Trump administration, 61 senators signed a letter to leadership urging them to preserve the filibuster. Of those 61 senators, 32 are still in the Senate today, including current Senate Majority Leader John Thune. Here was Thune just a week and a half ago.
Supermajority requirement is something that makes the Senate the Senate. The filibuster protects. It's been a voice for the minority. It gives the minority a say in what happens in this country. The founders created the Senate uniquely that way for that specific reason.
The current temporary budget Republicans are pushing for would expire November 21st. With that now less than a month away, some are reluctantly considering a new short-term budget that would last into 2026. On Capitol Hill, I'm Atra Al-Nashar.
And despite the government shutdown, the Department of Agriculture is reopening about 2,100 offices across the country tomorrow. According to the department, the goal is to help provide access to $3 billion in pre-approved aid for farmers and ranchers. A USDA spokesperson says the move reaffirms President Trump's commitment to his constituents. It comes as Trump faces criticisms from the agriculture industry over his decision to provide $20 billion to the U.S.'s main soybean competitor, Argentina, as well as Trump's plan to undercut U.S. beef prices by importing more meat from Argentina.